Hello and welcome to TarotScopes for January 13th, 2021. This is going to be for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And as always, if you like the content that I provide for you, please hit the subscribe button and the bell at the bottom of the screen so that way you are notified when I provide any more additional content. Also, if you stay until the end of the video, I will have a general message for all my earth signs. So here we go. Let us start with Taurus first. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Major things, Taurus. So we've got 3 trump cards that are coming out at this time. We've got the Death card, the Sun card, and the Tower card. And basically what these cards are saying is there's going to be, if there hasn't already been, a big catastrophe. And there's going to be a part of your life, whether it's going to be a relationship or several relationships, if it's going to be part of your career, part of your love life, but something that is near and dear to you is about to go away, and you're going to shed that old stuff, those old things out, and come out as a completely new individual. But the catastrophe I see here, it's coming out. It was stuck, almost stuck. My cards are not sticky, but almost stuck to the Sun card. And the way it came out, it was like the lightning is coming from the sun. And it's really, to me, it shows that maybe there was a possibility that we put ourselves and our thoughts ahead of other things, and therefore this catastrophe in our life happened. Right, wrong, or otherwise, it happened. And so that part of us now needs to die so something new can be put in its place. But only time will be able to, as my Sun card shows with that little dial, only time can really fix the things that are going on in your life right now. But these are going to be major changes, Taurus. Could, for the better or the worse. We've got to take it both ways. So let's see what happens. Hopefully everything goes well. All right, and my Virgos. How are my Virgos doing? All right, Virgo. There's going to be some ill-fated news. We got the Tower in the reverse again, but this time it's paired up with the Page of Swords. We're going to be getting some ill-favored news, and specifically regarding to any kind of contracts or paperwork that we've got going on right now. Maybe there was some fine print that we didn't pay attention to, and now it's come to bite us in the back end. And it's just certain things that we needed to pay attention to. So this situation is going to be rocking the very foundation of its core. The last time personally that I saw this happen, for me personally, I drew these cards, and it was when an old landlord of mine, when we were still renting houses, an old landlord of mine decided that he wasn't going to give us 45 days notice like he was supposed to legally. Instead, he stuck to the legality of the date of our lease, and said that at the end of the lease he expected us to be out, which gave us 2.5 weeks to find another place to live. And we got lucky enough to be able to buy a house. But, you know, very big catastrophe, very crazy things, and it was just the matter of it, the contract of it. We looked through it legally, and unfortunately he was in his rights to do what he did. So it nipped us in the bud. But that's okay, because all of this is followed by the star card, which is really saying that these new things are coming our way, but it's going to be desirable. It's going to be for our best intent. It's going to be almost like it's coming from the divine itself. These sparks of amazing, what's the word I'm looking for? It's amazing knowledge that is just coming to us. It's almost like there's going to be certain things coming our way that it was just meant to be. It's going to align up very, very perfectly. So just keep an eye out for that, okay, Virgo? It doesn't have to be all bad. We can make good things come out of any negative situation. And finally, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So Capricorn, it's a little bit of grief, a little bit of sadness going on. I know that there's a situation with one of my friends where he is grieving the loss of a loved one. And so, you know, his emotions, that person's emotions is, you know, kind of on their sleeves at this particular moment in time. But it's okay, you know. Grief is a natural process in life, and grieving isn't, as long as you don't stay in your grief where it turns into depression, you know, honor those feelings and then move on from them. There are some new opportunities. There's some new projects or new aspects coming as far as money is concerned. Probably knowing you, Capricorn, is probably new contracts, or new projects rather. You know, everybody liking some of the cool little nifty things that you do, and now you're like, maybe I can turn this into a side business. It's just what you do, Capricorn. Just pay attention right now to your finances, to the things that you invest your money in. Pay attention to the people that give you advice financially. Make sure that they're not giving you misleading information, okay? Or any misguided information. All right. Very, very interesting, Capricorn. And now if you stayed and made it this long, you get your general card reading for all 3 of my earth signs. And this is a nice little cherub that says, hope floats. That's hope floats, I guess. Let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic out there, but it never could be found. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. One of the things that I get from this card is something that I say very, very often, and if you all want, I can definitely share the poem in which I got it from. But it pretty much says, whatever you cannot find within, you will never find without. Whatever you cannot find within yourself, you're never going to find outside of yourself. So if you're looking for joy, if you're looking for love or acceptance or patience or whatever it may be, look within first. See if you can find yourself first. Love yourself first. Honor yourself first. Have patience and accept yourself first before you can give those things to anybody else. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. And again, if you don't mind, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Namaste, and God bless.